A very good morning. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshatab. First up, some big news coming in. A fire accident has been reported in Bengaluru. A fire breaks out at Sri Manjunath Timber Yard and Sawmill at Bommasandra in Hebbagodi. 12 fire tenders are at the spot. Fortunately, no casualties being reported, but furniture worth lakhs have been gutted in the fire. No word on what led to the particular fire, but it looks like a massive one has broken out at the Sri Manjunath Timber Yard and Sawmill. We have to remember that such materials are incredibly flammable, and it has led to the fire spreading. And over the night, of course, somebody seems to have noticed and called in the fire department. 12 fire tenders have been rushed to the spot. They are still trying to control the blaze, but fortunately nobody being killed in that particular incident. We understand that the fire broke out late last night once everyone left back for their homes, so no workers in that particular timber yard when the incident took place. But at the same time, a lot of damage being reported, furniture worth lakhs being gutted in the fire. Of course, post this, we will be finding out more information on what could have led to this particular fire. But as of now, the priority of the fire officials is to ensure that they do control the same. And while the elections are around the corner and poll fever has spread, it has reached religious heads as well. Take a look at what they have to say on the upcoming polls.
This was the inauguration of the Durga Trikuta and Sevalal Mutt in Chikmagaluru. Many monks and religious heads took part. It was a religious event, but it seemed apt to send out an appeal to voters in the state. Dr. Shivamurthy of Chitradurga's Muruga Mutt appealed to voters to cast their vote as well as choose the right candidate during the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
ಚುನಾವಣೆಯ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಜಾತಿ ಮತ ಧರ್ಮದ ಒಂದು ತಳಹದಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತದಾನಗಳು ಆಗುವುದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಅವು ಜಾತ್ಯತೀತವಾಗಿ ಪಕ್ಷಾತೀತವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ನಿಲುವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತದಾನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
Udupi's Vishveshatirtha Swamiji said that the elections were a democratic way to choose a government.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ನಡೆದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೇಂದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲಿ, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ನನ್ನ ಆಶೆ. ಈ ರಾಜಕೀಯದ ವಿಷಯದ ಕೈ ಹಾಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪಕ್ಷದವರ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಇದೆ. ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಅತೀತವಾಗಿ ಅದು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಜನರು ಯಾವ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಯಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಆಗಲಿ.
Well, an appeal has gone out from religious heads for voters to not only exercise their franchise but also make the right choice. Will this have an impact on the polls remains to be seen. Shantinath Jain, News 9, Chikmagaluru.
And while a woman became a victim of a jilted lover's bloody assault in Bengaluru last night, a man named Ganesh slit her throat with a blade and left her bleeding. The incident took place at Gadadahalli in Byattarayanapura. Ganesh claimed that he was in love with her for the past 2 years, but she did not reciprocate his love and her wedding was also fixed. Ganesh, who was said to be very angry, attacked her with a blade while she was standing on the balcony at around 8:30 last night. She now has cuts and injuries on her neck, face and stomach. The woman has been shifted to Gayatri Hospital for further treatment. Ganesh has been taken into custody for going ahead and assaulting the woman he supposedly loves. It is being said that this particular woman was out on her balcony last night at about 8:30, and that's when Ganesh decided to strike. It is said that the girl's wedding was fixed and that she had not reciprocated his love despite him going ahead and expressing his feelings for her for the past 2 years. This led to him losing his temper quite clearly, and as you can see, a lot of blood there, as it is said that he used a blade to cut her neck, and she has injuries on her face, neck as well as her stomach. The victim has now been shifted to Gayatri Hospital for further treatment. But a very, very unfortunate story coming to light there. We've seen so many such cases where a jilted lover goes and takes to the offensive and goes ahead and attacks the girl. In this particular case, fortunately, the girl has managed to survive, but we understand that she's still being treated. She's been injured on her face, her neck and her stomach. Ganesh has been taken into custody as of now. In fact, he goes on to justify his acts, stating that he was in love with the girl for the last 2 years. She did not reciprocate his love. In fact, her marriage was also scheduled to take place sometime soon. Angered by all this and the fact that the girl refused to answer to his reciprocate his feelings, he decided to go ahead and take the extreme step of assaulting her. Using a blade, he is said to have inflicted maximum damage on her neck, face as well as stomach. The girl is now being treated and her family has demanded the strictest possible action against Ganesh. And Villa Tehsildar and his staff in Belgaum district have found a new way of cheating government and minting money. They have been creating bogus bills for reimbursements.
This jeep is literally scrap as it has not been used for several years now. It may look useless to onlookers, but for a few, it is earning lakhs of rupees. That is exactly what's happening in Bendewad village of Raibagh Taluk in Belgaum district. It is alleged that the Tehsildar of Raibagh and some of his colleagues are colluding with water supplying contractors and cheating the government under the pretext of supplying water to Bendewad village. The contractor for supplying water to Darepa Andani village has shown this immovable vehicle as a water tanker and created bogus bills. The tanker's number has been listed as CNL 1103 in the bills. The transport office says that a vehicle bearing this registration number does not exist at all. The contractor is said to have claimed that he supplied water to Hukkeri Taluk as well.
ಜೀಪು ಅದು ಎಮ್ಮತ್ತ ತೆಗೆದು ಟ್ರಕ್ ತಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬೋಗಸ್ ಟ್ರಕ್ಕನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರಕ್ಗಳ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಬಿಲ್ ತೆಗೆದ ಸರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕಾಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾಡಿ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ 3 ರಿಂದ 4 ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್. ಒಂದು ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ 9-10 ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಸುಮಾರು 50 ಲಕ್ಷದ ಮ್ಯಾಗೆ ಬೋಗಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ತೆಗೆದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
It is alleged that another contractor, Vasant Karigar, also created bogus bills and collected reimbursements for water which he never supplied. The villagers allege that the Tehsildar of Raibagh and other staff in his office are involved in irregularities. The villagers and the Gram Panchayat members have made it clear that water tankers have not visited their place.
ಬೆಂಡವಾಡ ಗ್ರಾಮದಾಗ ಕనుక ನೀರಿಂದ ಈಗ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರಿ ತಹಶೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಆಫೀಸಿನಾಗ ಖರ್ಚು ಅನ್ಕ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರ್ರಿ. ನೀರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸಲ ನಾವು ಪಂಚಾಯತಿಂದ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಮನವಿ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಸಹಿತ ಅವಾಜ್ ಶಬ್ದಗಳಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಐತಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೊರಟು ಶಬ್ದ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ.
It's not for the first time that allegations have been made against the Raibagh Tehsildar and his staff. They were allegedly involved in creating fake challans and are being investigated. There was also an allegation about landlords encroaching lands illegally and the Taluk administration doing nothing to curb the practice. Now it is the water scam. Will the government wake up and take action against the offenders? Shrikant Kubbakadi, News9, Belgaum.
And moving on, this season is all about the elections, and we have seen severe politicking going around. Everyone is on campaigns, but the latest brigade to join the election fray is that of actors. Well, another Sandalwood actress has now decided to join politics. Veteran actor Bhavya, who has been seen in many movies with Shankar Nag and Dr. Vishnuvardhan, has announced that she will join Congress. Bhavya is all set to officially join Congress today. So yet another actor joining politics there. Bhavya has decided to join hands with the Congress, and today is the day she will officially join the party. In fact, the news was announced yesterday, but she's all set to formalize the same today in a matter of time. Of course, there is no word on her role in the Congress, but keeping in mind that she is a newbie into politics, in all likelihood she will not be given too instrumental a role as of now. But Bhavya is only the latest actor to go ahead and join politics. Keep in mind, of course, that at this time it's all about the politics, and every single person has been trying to enter. We've been seeing conglomerates, businessmen and actors as well go ahead and be a part of the elections, and Bhavya is the latest from the Sandwood fraternity to go ahead and join the political fray. Moving on, who said only dogs can be affectionate? This story that we are about to show you is as amazing as it is heart-wrenching.
Yes, this four-legged animal is seen kissing a bedridden man. Who is this bedridden man? Why is he bedridden? Well, meet Mr. Mario, a man who spent more than half of his adulthood taking care of this enclosure at Rotterdam's Diergaarde-Beeldstop Zoo. This is 54-year-old Mario, who has been suffering from terminal cancer for years now and may breathe his last soon. As a last wish, he wanted to meet the animals that he had been taking care of for 25 years. Mario, who is mentally disabled, has worked at the zoo for 25 years, assisting with feeding the animals and cleaning their enclosures. That is when the Ambulance Wish Foundation decided to make his wish come true. This foundation is a charity whose volunteers specialize in taking non-mobile terminally ill patients to fulfill their dying dreams. Though Mario's cancer has paralyzed him, his face spoke volumes on his last visit to the zoo. You could see him totally light up. It's very special to see that those animals recognize him and sense that he isn't doing well. He also went on to say that the bystanders got goosebumps when the giraffe licked Mario's face. It's a heart-wrenching story indeed, a befitting farewell to a man who spent more than half his adulthood serving these four-legged creatures. Indeed, the kiss of his life. A News9 report.
And well, a unique fishing practice in Bangladesh is on the verge of dying. Take a look at how fishermen in that country earn their living.
What do fishermen in Bangladesh do to ensure a huge catch of fish? They use otters. We've heard of worms being used as bait, but otters? It may be odd for many, but for fishermen in the village of Narail, about 2 miles from Dhaka, it does not. These animals are the most effective in helping them catch fish. The animals are not used as bait. Their task is to chase the fish in nets of the fishermen. It helps them when the fishes are found and inaccessible. The otters manage to spot fish among the plants, then the fish swim away and we stay close with our nets. If we did it without them, we wouldn't be able to catch as many fish. This is said to be a centuries-old tradition. The practice has, however, reduced in the last few decades due to excessive say the fishermen. Reduction in the number of fish is thus affecting the livelihood of fishermen and could result in this practice dying. That is not the only worry. Practice coming to a halt will also hit the longevity of the short-haired otter species. The short-haired otter is an endangered species in Bangladesh. Using the animals for fishing activities helps conserve the species. What will become of this unique fishing practice, the fishermen as well as short-haired otters? If things progress the way they are doing now, they may all be history in a few years. A News9 report.